What's poppin', everybody, and welcome to an episode 223 of the Good Kraken podcast. I am one of your hosts, Ernell Pearson, alongside Brevin the Dude. What's happening, dog?
Hydrating, dog.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you got the sippy sips in, you know what I'm saying? Be that, you know what I mean? I'm feeling hilarious tonight, dude. Devin, how are you on this wonderful Tuesday, bro?
Oh man, you are such a gaslighter.
Fuck you, Devin. Fuck you. What's happening, man? How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I woke up, had a crazy allergy attack this morning.
Love that for you.
So I went back to sleep and didn't wake up till noon.
Dude, I had the fucking worst night of sleep last night of my fucking life, dude. It was so hot in our new apartment. And the pillow that I had under my head the entire night was this pillow that just like saps all the heat from the air and then just puts it right under your head. It's just my entire body was clammy. My head felt hot. My feet felt hot. I wasn't even wearing socks. I was in my boxers last night, man. It was fucking miserable, dude. So I feel your pain, man, because I just
sounds like you were being pretty hilarious last night.
Just the most hilarious, dude. I was I've been feeling hilarious since 9 last night. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty great, dude. We also have the missing man, the invisible blossom, if you will. Garrick Bartholomew. Not here.
He's here in spirit. Oh, he's here.
Oh,
he's risen.
Oh, wow. That was cool. Okay, sir. All right, man. Mr. Bartholomew Eaton, how are you today?
Bro, is the episode? Did we do it? Is the episode done? Did we do the thing? Great job, guys! Great episode. Everybody did so well today. I'm gonna go to bed now.
A schedule for the rest of this week.
yeah, dude. You did. It's funny. You're just you had the fucking most garbage night of sleep last night. Because I just didn't get any, dude. I got 2.5 hours last night and 3 hours the night before that. And it's just been the pits, bro. I'm just fucking tired.
I don't know if it's just something in the fucking air.
I guess
few days.
Insomnia season, bro.
Yeah, yesterday I went to take my daughter to school and it's 8:30 in the morning. And cops cut off an entire block on the way down my street. And I was like, who's gangbanging on breakfast? Dude, who's out here just
you're like, not today. You're like, it's a little bit too early for all of this.
I got those Blicky Bites cereal, bro. Man, I don't know. There's something going on. People are acting fucking wild the past few days. I'm hot right now. I'm clammy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, yeah, it's hot as shit. And it's so humid here right now. Just because we've been getting a lot of rainstorms and stuff, so it's fucking cool. It's garbage.
I do have my fan over there. Maybe I'll turn that on here in a little bit, but I just don't want you guys to be
maybe you should gate yourself correctly.
I would never lower the quality of my voice for my comfort. You know what I'm saying? Ever.
You're hilarious.
Feeling hilarious today?
I'm feeling hilarious today, Doug. Let's go. We also have our little baby boy, the little fetus over here.
What? I don't like that. I think Gizmo's better.
Very own DJ Surfer.
I'm not going to sound effects for that. I'm not going to be intro as a fetus.
That's not your rap name, Little Fetus.
No, it happened. Is it
like
I mean, I was already introduced as a fetus yesterday.
Yeah, Little Fetus, LIL.
Little baby is already taken, so it's you You know what I'm saying? You just gotta.
I was already introduced as a fetus yesterday. You know what I mean? Because I was born yesterday. But but today, I'm a grown ass man.
Hey, let's go.
Today.
If I had a rap
Today, I'm a
name,
grown-up.
I would want it to be Lil Abortion.
Okay.
Why?
DJ, how are you today? How are you doing today?
Trimester, like what's going on, man? Like what's
DJ, how are
really
you
happening?
today? How are you today, dog? How's your Tuesday
Really
going?
good. I woke up, ate food, and now I'm here. So
Wow, it's that day for all of us, isn't it? Honestly. This is that kind of
Love that.
Tuesday for us. Huh? We're all feeling it. Huh?
Yeah.
Man, it was a long weekend, dude. I mean, we had a lot last week, and I'm sure we all
not
had
enough time to
a lot this
recoup.
weekend. The weekend was so busy still, man. I really thought, okay, cool. I'll get done with the fucking Summer Game Fest, and then Friday seeing a fucking movie will be fine, and then Saturday fucking moving, and then Sunday Xbox, and then more moving, and then yesterday more moving, and even more moving, and now I'm just like, I don't fucking do it anymore. Can I just pay a guy? Is there a guy that I can
Is there a
just...
guy?
Is there a guy?
the guy?
Does anyone want to make $20 and some pizza? I guess there a guy out there. There's a few guys, I'm sure, but
Isn't that what you have bandmates for?
What was that, Garrett?
Isn't that what you have bandmates for?
They're not gonna fucking help me, those bastards. They got their own shit going on. You know what I mean? They'll try to get me to do it. I'm like, no. And so now this is their payback. Oh my god, dude! I'm exhausted. It's that. It is that.
Rightfully deserved.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Just
I'm
put it in the
feeling.
storage bin and then move the storage bin to the next place, dude. It's easy. It's just like
Wow,
moving your
you just do
inventory
it, bro.
over.
You just do it.
Just transfer.
Man. DJ's
Just
is like,
transfer your inventory to
do
your
it,
next.
dude. No,
in-game
you know
moment.
what's fucking wild, right? So as you guys can see, my old room is a desert compared to what it was. I would have this probably moved in to my new place by now. But unfortunately, whoever was living in our apartment prior to us had such an outstanding bill that they actually banned our apartment from Xfinity. And so we have to appeal it by proving to them that we don't have any relation with the prior tenants, so that they can say all right, fine. and then they'll lift it.
We're watching you.
Yeah, exactly. We have to prove we're not a part of fucking Jeeves, who was here before. It's not that hard to prove that, dude. It's just, it's not. I was like, I can literally show you a photo if you want. I'm not him, if that's what you're wondering.
I'll even send the birth certificate, man. No relation to the guy.
I know,
you
man.
watch, it's 0.5% you're related somehow.
Dude, I'm not Muslim. I was born in Hawaii. Nobody. Anybody?
Take a DNA test, buddy. We don't know.
Okay, all right. Well, we're not talking about DNA tests today. Today, we're talking about embrace or letting go. Summer beginning with Game Fest, a big old W for Xbox, and much, much more, because this is the Good Kraken Podcast. Your choice for all the nerdy video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you may want to hear. Live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 12 p.m.
Wow.
If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics to the show. You get exclusive content, and you soon have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services across the digital sea.
Yarg. 16 times the detail.
No uwu this time. No uwu this time. But if you've emptied your pockets for the latest and greatest in entertainment, that is totally fine. You can watch us record the show live right here.
I think right here, yeah.
At twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. If you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime, DJ.
Prime Gaming.
And we would love for you to give that to us to help keep us pushing content out for all of you that are listening or watching at home. But you may also support us by going to our YouTube channel, clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or going to onlyfans.com/coconuts, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken, with an exclamation mark, and leaving a review there.
Only if it's 5 stars.
Only if it's 5 stars. Yeah. If it's 4 stars.
Especially if it's about me.
The
it has to
number
be
1
5 stars.
podcast in Atlantis.
It looks like Xander wants us to do a OnlyFans command. I might have to make onlyfans.com/coconuts.
Probably taken.
I mean, like, I've dabbled in adult animated art before. I could just, like, theoretically, like, make animated
Just make a Patreon, bro.
porn of our octopus friend Carl. I could just...
I don't know how I feel about this.
No? I mean, I could.
I mean, you're not the target audience.
I'm not?
No, not you. I meant Devin.
Oh.
Devin.
Oh, okay.
Devin's not the target audience.
As part owner of this establishment, I don't know how I feel about this.
Man, we'll just be in the basement cooking shit up, man. You won't even have to come down.
Garrick!
Just pretend it doesn't exist.
We have some captain's orders, my friends.
Do we?
Actually, just one. Our spoiler-free review of Transformers: Rise of the Beast is now available on YouTube and all your favorite major podcast platforms. These 3 gentlemen here,
We transformed it.
they Good Kraken. They got a chance to sit down and chat. Sounded like a walkie-talkie. It was just you talking into a walkie-talkie.
Krakenouts, roll out.
I know you have better than that, Devin. Come on, try again. He's in the spot now. He's on the spot now.
Autobots, roll out.
Can you do one, Garrett? Can you do one?
Dude.
Do
no,
Optimus.
probably
Do
not.
Optimus.
Do Optimus.
DJ, do Optimus.
My name is Optimus Prime.
I like it.
My
I like
name
it.
is
There you go.
Optimus
There you go.
Prime.
DJ, your turn.
My name is Optimus Prime.
All right. You ready? You ready? Hey, I'm the fucking robot.
Optimus.
Oh
Hey,
God.
I don't Optimus Primal. Get off my nuts.
Fucking-
boy.
I wish that sound was against Twitch TOS. Every
fucking
fiber of my
straight
being.
up, dude. I fucking hate that so much.
That's how I feel sometimes. With the
Hey,
things
get
that
off
Ernell
my
says.
nuts, will you?
Get the fuck out!
Come
Get
on,
the gabagool. So what did we end up
Yosmar.
giving Transformers overall? What did we end up giving it? Because I wrote in.
A 7.
I got a
7.
7 from us.
I'm
If you
sorry.
want to
that-
figure out why, go watch the episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was gonna say it might have been my fault.
did some math.
Might have been higher, but
No, it's actually-
you
it was-
guys, we kind of balanced out.
oh,
Yeah.
I gave it a higher rating than these other 2. So.
Yeah, we both
bounced.
gave it 6.5s. DJ gave it an 8.
that's a lot of credit. We're gonna go ahead and move into.
What do you mean? That shit was fun. That shit was a good movie.
DJ, have you been burned by another Transformers movie yet? Burned, not Bumblebee.
I
But that
don't know.
movie's
I
actually
don't think
good.
he has.
No, the last Transformers movies I watched was the first one they put Mark Wahlberg in. That was the last one I've watched.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Garrett, could you tell the people at home where we're going next?
Oh shit! Yeah. We got some news and stuff we're gonna be talking about, and to do that, we have to go to the helm.
Stuff and news and stuff, baby. Ding it, ding it, ding.
Got
You're at the
news.
helm. baby.
And stuff.
We got news.
Well, we got some very wild news today, actually. Just
Breaking
we got
even.
some breaking
Breaking.
news for you guys. There you go. DJ, please hit the people at home with our first story.
Embracer to close studios, cancel games, and lay off staff after a $2 billion deal falls through. This comes from Wesley Yin-Poole from IGN. Embracer Group has announced plans to close studios, cancel games, and lay staff off just weeks after a $2 billion contract deal fell through. In an open letter to the company's 17,000 staff, CEO Lars Wingefors said Embracer will decrease spending across the board, reducing third-party publishing and quote put greater focus on internal IP and increase external funding of large budget games, end quote. Or sorry, there's still more. This morning, we announced a restructuring program across the Embracer Group that will make us a leaner, stronger, and more focused, self-sufficient company. End quote. Winchford says. Embracer is known as a massive games holding company that's gobbled up developers, publishers, and properties over the last decade. Its empire includes companies such as THQ Nordic, PlayOn, Saber Interactive, Gearbox, Middle Earth Enterprises, Dark Horse Media, Coffee Stain, Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, Asmodee, Amplifier, Deep Silver, and many others. Basically, whatever you can name, it's probably a part of Embracer. Embracer games set to release next year include Remnant 2, Warhammer 40K, Space Marine 2, Payday 3, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, Turbocharged. That's so sad, Hot Wheels. Arizona Sunshine 2, Alone in the Dark, Homeworld 3, and more. In
Homeworld
December,
3.
Amazon Games signed a deal with Embracer-owned Crystal Dynamics to support the development of and publish the next mainline Tomb Raider game being made in Unreal Engine 5. Update: Crystal Dynamics insists its Tomb Raider project and the contract development it's doing on Perfect Dark for Microsoft Studios. The initiative are not impacted by the Embracer restructure. So good news there. Embracer recently released Dead Island 2, which Winchford called one of our greatest successes so far. Last year's Saints Row fared less well, however. Embracer is also behind the troubled Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake, which is currently in the hands of Asper. Winchford hit the headlines last month when a mysterious $2 billion deal fell through unexpectedly at the last minute. Ouch. According to Embracer, it had a quote verbal commitment for a major deal made in October 22nd, or 2022, sorry, October 2022, which would have included quote more than $2 billion in contracted development revenue over a period of 6 years. The partnership supposedly involved many of the highest rated global advisories on board with several hundred people engaged on both sides. And final paperwork was even finalized the night before the company's latest financial report was due out. The day after, in a video call announcing the company's financial report, a visibly shaken Winchford struggled to explain the catastrophic impact the collapse of the deal would have on the company. Now we are seeing that impact. Quote, Embracer currently engages close to 17,000 people, and while that number will be lower by the end of the year, it is too early to give an exact forecast on this, Winchford said. It is painful to see talented team members leave. Our people are what make up the very fabric of Embracer. I understand and respect that many of you will be worried about your own position, and I don't have all the answers to all questions. I want to be clear that the decisions about this program were not taken lightly. Winchford said Embracer will try to transition those affected to other projects internally, stressing that while we are moving roles in some companies, we will continue to hire in others. We know, understand, and respect that this is a challenging time for every person impacted. For me, communication and transparency are key, but it's also an increasingly difficult challenge in matters such as this program. The reality is that the quicker we act, the sooner we emerge as a stronger company. Embracer will now start a thorough review process for investments in new game development projects. Winchford has warned the company will have an increased focus on accountability across the group, ensuring performance is in line with or exceeding current targets. The potential impact from this process will almost entirely be around unannounced projects, Winchford said, which means all announced significant releases will still be released as planned. As difficult as some of these decisions we will take over the coming weeks and months will be, we are doing this because we are confident that we will emerge a stronger, more efficient company, setting out on a stable future to build even greater value across our many studios and fantastic portfolio of IPs. Winsford's concluded. Damn,
This
Couple
that
things.
sucks.
is fucking dog shit. I am so mad about so much of this, dude. And Devin, I'm gonna toss you the ball here in a second, doggy dog. I promise you. But I just need to take a second to talk about how egregiously fucking painful it is for corporate dickheads to give more corporate jargon at the expense of their fucking employees, dude. Like, Embracer fucking purchased so many development studios, and now they're firing half of their fucking people that work for the studios that they bought. Just let go of one of the studios. But I don't, dude. Devin, go. Just go. Fucking take
I was
it
going
away.
to say that. I was like, I am appalled that this is happening, especially after them purchasing so many studios over the last couple years. And it's like this deal has probably been in the talks for a while, and that's why they purchased all these studios, right? And they've been hindering their whole market share and everything on this deal. This deal crashes. Everything they bought is pretty much they're losing that whole workforce because of the dumb decisions they made. Also, this fucking CEO better not be taking any bonuses or raises or any sort of crazy paychecks going through all this as well. If he wants to show that this bothers him, then he needs to act and do what he can to save people's jobs.
1,000 fucking percent over. Devin, could you turn your gain up a little bit for me, dog?
I am turned up.
That is much better. There we go. Exactly. 100 fucking percent back that. Like, the fact that this dude is going up here and be like, it sucks to lose 17,000 people, but the sooner we act, the sooner we can come out as a stronger company. Like, fuck you and your fucking stocks. Fuck you and your shareholders. They even said we're letting go of people, but we're hiring more. Why are you not hiring those people? Like, what the fucking world are you thinking, dude? Garrick, go.
Every gamer on the planet should be pissed right now.
Mm-hmm.
The Embracer Group touches so many fucking AAA studios and even more indie development studios, and those are who they're going to hack first.
Yep.
They're going to get rid of all of those. Like, the first thing that fucking came to mind when I read this article was like, I'm immediately concerned for Coffee Stain Publishing, because they are the publisher of one of my favorite games, and that's Deep Rock Galactic, which is a live service game, a live service indie game. Like, dude, if I lose future content on this game because Embracer has their head up their ass, I will literally start spitting in the fucking streets. Like, this is ridiculous. None of this makes any fucking sense. Like, they just need to just offer buyouts, small buyouts for the studios that they purchased to rebuy themselves, so that they can recoup some of their loss. Not all of it, because they're not going to get like all of the money that they bought the studio for, because they're in a fucking bind. The studio should be like, hey, we'll sell sell us our studio back at a fraction of the cost that you originally paid for us, or 50%. Make a deal out of it.
Yeah.
So that we still benefit and we can go on continuing to make video games for, millions of gamers all over the planet, rather than just firing hundreds, possibly thousands of people because you're under the concept that you need to thin the herd, when you were literally basing your entire fucking business plan on something that wasn't fucking done. That is literally business 101. Like, why the fuck would you ever count your chickens before they fucking hatch, bro? That's literally how people go bankrupt. You're spending money you don't fucking have yet.
Yep.
What are you fucking doing? Why were you offering people this paradise as a fucking studio conglomerate when you didn't have the money to give people?
They literally.
This is so dumb. Literally everybody should be pissed about this.
It's so fucking heartbreaking because it's literally that simple. They were moments from getting a $2 billion deal, so they spent $2 billion.
Yeah.
Before the fucking
who the fuck are you?
Dry.
The government?
Like, what were you doing? Like, what were you fucking thinking, dude? Like,
literally, like moments,
Dude.
like literally moments away. Like they're about to give out their financial report the next day. They're like, "Oh, we're about to be swimming."
Couldn't fucking
And-
wait, dude.
Boom,
dog.
and boom, and then it's just, that is me reading all that. I was like, damn. Whoever's on his PR
about
team
jumping
is
the
just
fucking
fucking
shark.
great. Whoever's on the
Dude, and
PR team, it's so hilarious.
What's fucking crazy to me is like this group is massive and it was created by senior executives of some of the most pre-existing prominent game development and published studios on the goddamn planet. You're telling me that the board of
It's on
execs
5 hours of sleep.
all saw it? Like they all looked at it, they're like, yeah,
Yep.
that looks great. Send
Spend
out
that-
the email. Tell everybody they're getting
Yep.
a raise. All of their projects are approved. Fucking finalized all those purchases. We're making money, baby. I cannot fucking believe these guys. Like, you know how many fucking eyes this passed over before it got like, come
so
on.
many.
No,
So many, dude.
You're telling me there wasn't one guy? I literally can't. All I can think of is that fucking meme video where like the guy offers like that one good idea and they toss his ass out the fucking window.
that was
that
probably
was
the
the
one
person
guy.
that spoke up about this problem.
Like,
So,
like,
we're
like
just gonna
literally,
spend all this money?
he opens the fucking thing and he's like, "Yo,
Who's their
yo,
accountant? Who's the
Yo?
accountant? Who's doing the finance? The finance department has to be like away on vacation for some reason because there's no way they looked at that for months.
No, not
And
even
was like,
just that. He opened it and he was like, "Yo, is no one gonna say some shit about this?" And literally, the dude
like,
down
"Get
the
the
hall
fuck
was
outta
like,
here,
"Say
Greg."
say something right now, say something, Jack." Just like was not fucking having it, dude.
And I love how it's like a mysterious deal. Like whoever's on the other end of this that has the $2 billion is like some like they had to. I wonder who it is. I really want to. I wonder who it is so I can shake their hand and be like, thanks. Like this is funny.
They
This is
even
kind of funny,
said
but kind of fucked up.
hundreds of people were involved on both sides.
I wonder who it is. I wonder who they were in contact with because it was like it was such a mysterious deal. Like Embracer was so confident that they would get that money. Like Winchfors, the fucking CEO, he's like, dude, like this is great. Like this is perfect scenario. Like for them to spend that much money, I wonder who's on the other end of that. I wonder who it is because it would probably shock all of us, like who it is.
I bet you we'll find out eventually. Somebody is
We'll
going to
definitely
go
find out.
down that rabbit hole.
Well,
Yeah.
so most of what rumors have talked about is that this is either one of potentially 2.5 things. That either A, it was a big Game Pass deal that went awry. Game Pass is like, no, like we can't. Like we can't. We don't want to do that.
in the UK
They're-
or whatever.
They're trying to get Blizzard, which is a way bigger get to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other was Tomb Raider. Because Amazon has been putting a lot of ducks into the Tomb Raider IP as of recent. And guess what else happened recently that has pretty much shut down Amazon from doing any real movie or writing.
Writer's strike.
Exactly. So there's a lot of talk that is more than likely what it is. But again, That's not confirmed. So don't think that I'm confirming anything here. It's just a lot of talk right now. We might not ever fucking find out who it's supposed to be completely honest. But I mean, it could be an Epic Games deal that they like potentially were talking about. It could be a lot of different.
Epic Games could have been silent. Yeah, so like it might have been Epic Games.
Yeah, man. It's hard. It's tough out here, man. But Garrett, I'm glad you got to get that out. My friend.
I was so pissed when I wrote, like, when DJ said, like, wrote this, I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, they just bought
dude,
so
I
many
saw it and I was like,
studios.
what? I was like, guys, like, this is huge. Like, why is no one else talking about this? Like, this article came out like 15 hours ago. Like, oh man, this should be breaking news. It should be like breaking news everywhere.
Goddamn heartbreaking, man. Goddamn heartbreaking. With that said, though, we do have some happier news, if you will, coming into our rundown of Summer Game Fest. Getting a chance to talk about some of the big hits that we got to see over Summer Game Fest announcement on Thursday, which is when we did our live actions for it. So, gentlemen, if you could go down to the bottom of page 1. We're going to start from there, where we have our first look at Mortal Kombat 1. We got a lot of really dope looks at that game. We got to look at a lot of fatalities, a lot of the actual gameplay, a lot of combat. That was so fucking dope. But there was a lot of fatalities that they showed.
X-rays, combo X-rays, like it looked really nice.
Yes, we got the biggest conversation around it though was about cameo fighters, and that was the aspect of it being sort of a not tag team, but
it's an assist fighter.
Assist fighter that comes out, can help you with combos and things like that. So there was a really, really cool presentation on that side. But then next up, we had a look at a super fucking dope Ubisoft Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, which is this really fucking cool 2.53D fucking look at a Prince of Persia game that was just wild. Ubisoft kicked off the show with a new side-scrolling action platformer, dash into stylish and thrilling action-adventure platformer game set in a mythological Persian world where boundaries of time and space are yours to manipulate, which you guys, if you know Prince of Persia, you know what the hell that's about. So that one was definitely a big banger for us. But then we got the announcement that Exoprimal is doing a crossover with Street Fighter. Good old Capcom.
I mean, Capcom's been trying to Capcom it, dude.
Capcom
everything.
Exoprimal comes out July 14th for you guys, and we will more than likely be playing it for splash damage, so hang tight on that. Then we got a wonderful look at Path of Exile 2. It was not extremely long, but it was a fun one, getting a chance to kind of look at some of that environmental art that we do so love in isometric, dungeon crawlers, stuff like that these days, especially after getting Diablo 4. It was dope to see this. Oh, God, excuse me. Path of Exile 2 comes out with more information on July 28th. Then we got a new trailer for The Witcher Season 3, a.k.a. the final season of The Witcher, if you will. There's not really a whole bunch else I have to explain to that, but The Witcher Season 3 hits Netflix on June 29th. Oh, wow, that headline title is fucking lit, dude. Then we got to look at some of the good old Witchfire that got presented to us a while back. We finally got a little bit of a deeper look here, but that's coming out September 20th. And witches fighting churches. Fucking dope.
Read that last sentence.
Well, so the headlining title says dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. And then the last sentence says it's your job to slam in the back of my Dragula.
Made by the creators of Bulletstorm and Painkiller. Bulletstorm was pretty good.
Lit, dude. Bulletstorm's a fun game, man.
I can't wait for this too. This got me excited.
But then we got an announcement for an event within the event. Summer Games Fest, a live stream full of video game news, event gets another live stream of full video game news. Annapurna Interactive gets its second showcase event on June 29th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Time.
Be there, be square.
Be there, be square. I know me and Garrick love us some Annapurna, so we're going to be very excited for that one.
Banana. Let's go.
Banana. And then we got a game that we thought was something completely different, but ended up just being an original IP. Sandland! It looks like Dragon Ball Z
really
meets
fun.
Mad Max. That was a cool one.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is really that's all we can really say about it. I mean, you just have your imagination go on that one. There wasn't a whole lot that made us fall to our knees, but it looked fun. Next one though was one that we got pretty fucking hyped for: Sonic Superstars. The good
I'm just so
old.
glad it's multiplayer.
Oh my god!
So
yes.
there's some information I learned about that multiplayer. It's only couch co-op multiplayer.
Okay, turn your game
Damn.
down now this time. Turn it down now this time.
Like just slide.
It's a little, okay,
But
try
yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah, there
it's
you go.
only couch co-op. It is not going to be online.
All right,
play.
so
What the fuck?
we all want to meet in the middle, like Nebraska or something, or like you want to like
Nebraska. he says.
like we
Nebraska, dude.
calculate it. It's probably either like Nebraska or fucking one of the Dakotas. or
There's
some
better
shit.
places we can go.
Let's try that. Devin, turn your game up again. I turned you down in Discord.
Okay.
Yes, that's good. That's good. We
All right.
that should work. Say something like Keanu Reeves.
Welcome to another Cyberpunk.
Thank you. I like
Show.
that.
Hey, Cyberpunk 2077.
Your-
Like,
Cyberpunk
So, yes.
2077.
Sonic Superstars is a 2D side scroller making its way back with some multiplayer features that unfortunately are only couch co-op. They're not online, which fucking breaks my heart a little bit. But it still shall be fun because then we got a weird one. Nicolas Cage getting his own presentation about Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight. It is confirmed he is not one of the killers. He is a survivor. But his character is available to play as starting July 25th. If you ever thought about living vicariously through Nicolas Cage, that is the way to do it.
yeah, become one with him and play him in the next Dead by Daylight.
But then
Yeah.
we got oh my fucking god, bro. Alan Wake 2
Wake up,
extended
Alan.
gameplay, dude. This was a fucking dope presentation. I was already sold on Alan Wake 2. This just made me even more sold on it. We haven't gotten Alan Wake 2 in a while. They showed us that trailer a little while back, and this was needed. I felt like this was fucking needed so bad to get people in on this, and I'm definitely fucking sold, man. Need me some Alan Wake 2 in my life. And then we got a look at, again, finally, some more information on Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Devin, give me that fist bump. Hell yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That is Final Fantasy VII's iOS and Android mobile type, where you got to get to basically play in all of the stories that have to do with Final Fantasy VII's universe, all in one wonderful Final Fantasy VII app, which is going to be really, really cool to see. I hope that does as well as we think it's going to do. But then we got a look at some artwork for Spider-Man 2. Venom is fucking huge, boys. I don't know if you saw that fucking that model that we got that's supposed to come with a special edition, but
And
Venom's
it's not
like
who you think. It's a new person.
it's
playing Venom,
it's a
I think.
different Venom. It's a different.
It's
take on it.
Gwenum.
It's Gwen. Oh no, it's he's like fucking 10 feet tall in this goddamn game,
Yeah.
man. I'm fucking excited for it, dude.
Damn.
He's sick.
Yeah. The symbiote caught her before she hit her head, so you know.
Yep. And then the video game world gives us even more Yakuza spinoff because we got Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. And it
cool
looked
fucking
fucking
name.
tight. It looked fucking tight. And that is a
I love
cool
the Yakuza
goddamn
games,
name,
dude. They always have some crazy ass shit.
So fucking dope, dude. Yeah, if you're a Yakuza fan, go check that out for sure. That looked like a sweet fucking trailer. And then we had a game that came out that we were like, hey, let's fucking play this, dude. And that was John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. which was a like potentially multiplayer like open world sandbox zombie game that Left 4 Dead Back 4 Blood has been wishing it could fucking compete against.
Yeah.
But yeah, the John Carpenter, by the way,
That's fucking crazy to me.
John
Like,
Carpenter.
I wonder why he was just like, I need to make a video game before I die.
Well, it says
pretty
right
much,
here.
dude. Yeah,
Well,
yeah. He said that he's addicted, quote unquote, to Fallout 76. Loved Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and thought that Assassin's Creed Valhalla was pretty damn good.
He's just a nerd, man.
He's a nerd.
Yeah, he's just a
fucking
nerd, bro.
nerd.
He's just in it. I love that, dude. You
That's
find
so
out more people are nerds every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But speaking of nerds, though, we then got to look at Pokemon with guns. Pal World,
baby.
Pal
Dude,
World,
Pal
baby, launches
It's gonna be
next
the best game.
January in early access. It is literally that. It is a 3D
Game of the year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's literal 3D Pokemon type game, except your Pokemon got that fucking blicky. They got that
the
motherfucking
M60, dude.
Yo, I'm a
thing on
fucking
them.
Blick.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
It's Pokemon with guns meets like Slime Rancher.
It's
fucking
fun.
wild.
It looks fun.
Dude.
Game of the year 2024.
Splash damage. Splash damage.
For sure.
I'm telling you
This
what.
is my game of the year vote.
Warzone mode. You're right, Shane. We need that in that game. And then we got a very cutesy game, Fae Farm, which is basically
Not game of the year.
Disney's Dreamlight Valley mixed with Animal Crossing with fairies in it.
Best game direction. There you go.
Right
This
there.
one gets best
Second-
game direction.
Best
Second place.
narrative.
Yep, exactly,
Best
dude. But then obviously we got the news that we were finally wanting and holding out for. Spider-Man 2 finally gets the release date, October 20th, 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally happening. We are only a few months away from that. I'm going to spend a lot of money on that game.
I don't have a PS5.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
I
I
regret
gotta,
it.
Woo-wee. Woo-wee. You know what I'm saying? Marvel Snap then got a
Marvel
presentation
Snap,
there
baby, let's go!
to announce Conquest
Game of the year.
mode.
Came out today, actually. Like
Came out
today.
today?
Yes,
Yes,
and
June
I played it. It's
13th.
fun. It's actually very fun.
It is a competitive, high-skilled players are going to have been wanting to get an ultimate challenge with Conquest. Players can now find out who truly is the best and worthy of ultimate Marvel Snap glory.
I love
It's
Ben
Marvel
Brode.
Snap Trials of Osiris.
Which is inherently tight. That's inherently fucking tight. It's just, period. You know what I mean? Let's see. And then we got a look at Fortnite Wild, which at first beats of like Jurassic Park Fortnite, and we're like, oh, that's weird but cool. Like we're here for that. And then out of fucking nowhere, Devin, give us the voice. Give us the voice.
Optimus Prime.
He's like, hey, I'm a fucking robot. He comes out of the fucking bushes. And come to find out, it's actually a Rise of the Beasts crossover, which is a very interesting choice on their behalf. But yeah, here we'll kind of work our way around a little bit. We got to look at a game that had me and Garrick and Devin fucking mega hyped up. Lord of the Rings: Return to Moria. Because that's just
Lord of the Rings DRG, bro.
rock and stone, but Lord of the Rings, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm fucking here for it, dude. And then we got a look at a quick sneak peek, like teaser thing for Twisted Metal. And it was weird. There's a lot of
Sweet
people.
Tooth is a Cisco fan.
It looks not.
Yeah.
I need to watch it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try.
Oh yeah, I'll watch it, but I don't think it's gonna be good.
I might end up really liking it, and Devin's gonna fucking think it's stupid, and he's just gonna give me shit for it for like a year, dude. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah,
that would try.
I watched 65. Was not good.
Oh my god. This fucking guy. Would you just lower your standards for like a day? You know what I mean? You just like temper your expectations a little bit. You know what I mean? Life's a lot better when you don't
What are you talking about? I like Transformers more than you.
That's fair. That's fair, actually. I'll take that. But then, ladies and gentlemen, finally, the rumors were true. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth got pushed to early 2024. God damn it! Damn it, Devin! God fucking damn it! He was right.
I was prepared. I knew this was. I've known that this is happening for the whole year.
He was unfortunately right. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming in early 2024. But the trailer that we got for this fucking game, God damn, I am so happy Final Fantasy VII is my favorite fucking Final Fantasy, man. Like, this goddamn, ooh-wee, son. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to spend.
It's not ooh-wee, Ernell. It's fucking...
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Summer Game Fest. We have our next rundown, though, with Devin here, giving us our rundown of Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. Devin, my good sir. Are we going to the bottom of the page? I think we're going to the bottom of the page, right?
Yeah. Actually, no. So if you look at staff chat, I was reviewing that IGN article. It didn't have everything listed in order or even everything on there. But I found a Eurogamer article that does.
Oh,
I sent it in staff chat.
Okay. All right.
But I will get started here. This is coming from Lottie Lynn over at Eurogamer here. So the show began with the Fable trailer narrated by Richard Ayoade, aka Dave, a giant-sized vegetable enthusiast. While a release date and final name are yet to be announced, this upcoming addition to the Fable series will of course be available on Game Pass on day one. Fun fact, there was like a little sequence in that where she was like avoiding, Dave when he was like reaching for her.
Yeah, it looked like gameplay.
Yeah, it is confirmed that was gameplay.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Straight from Ryan McCaffrey at IGN. So I thought that was cool.
Sick.
Ryan McCaffrey's the man, dude.
Yep. I'll tell you some more about some stuff later when I get to the game.
Yeah.
Next up, we were treated with a song in the South of Midnight trailer. This is a brand new game from We Happy Few studio, Compulsion Games. And we do not have a release date, but boy, this game looks really good already. I'm
baby.
Dude.
I saw this and I was like, dude, finally someone decides to explore the fucking South and voodoo.
Dude,
and all.
like, finally a game in the bayou.
Yes.
Then Sam from Dead Island 2 is gonna like come out of the corner. He's gonna be like, "Who do you voodoo, bitch?"
Exactly.
Yeah, no, because like there's so much. I feel like there's so much culture down here in the South to explore, and I don't think any game has done that besides fucking Infamous 2. And like that's the only game I can think of right now that explored the South in that depth.
What's that raft game that we played?
Like Trash Boat.
Trash Boat, dude. That was a South game.
Trash Boat.
Hunt Showdown. There we go. Thank you, Girl Spit.
Hunt Showdowns in the South?
Yeah. It's based in the South.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like
that's true.
One thing I noticed too, and this is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna say about this trailer, is the animation for the guitar playing was spot on. Like the chords, the plucking, everything, and it was so perfect. Big props to Compulsion on that. Then the tone switched to a fantasy science fiction tone. We got the reveal of Ubisoft's Star Wars Outlaws, which is going to be arriving in 2024 for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X.
And we have since
I'm so
gotten
fucking hyped for this shit.
more information about this game, and it's getting better. It's getting better.
Dude, you can go into space. It's literally like
better.
if you can see it, you can go there.
You can fucking
I saw
do
some.
it.
I saw some of the piloting.
Yeah,
like in the ship,
everyone's,
dude. Like
everyone's following that route.
I can't wait for this game. This is a big one on my radar for next year. And we're getting
Star Wars.
Yep, open world Star Wars, a brand new independent story with somebody who's not involved in the Jedi Order or Skywalker or any of the wars or anything. This main character is a scoundrel like Han Solo, and this is involved with combating the syndicates and the Empire at the same time. And I think it has been confirmed that you remember that person in Carbonite that was frozen in Carbonite.
Han
Mhm.
Solo.
I think, yeah, it was confirmed that it's Han Solo. I'm not even joking.
Oh.
So I
This
think,
does take place during the Rebel era.
yeah. So this,
Oh.
and I specifically think this story is going to be between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
He says the Syndicate and who?
They're fighting the Empire,
The Empire,
and the
yeah.
Syndicate,
Yeah,
and
the
it,
Simpire,
and that
if you will.
is, yep, and that is Jabba the Hutt as well in the
Yes,
trailer. That
yes,
is the
yes.
Hutt.
The Hutt. The
So
Hutt
after
himself.
this, we got to look at a new title coming from Thunder Lotus, and I know this is going to be a big game for our community. Thunder Lotus is also the studio behind Spiritfarer. We are getting 33 Immortals, which will be arriving day
Thought it
one
was
on Game
Hades
Pass.
2. I thought it was Hades 2. Looking at Rizzo, I was like, Hades 2?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
for real. We thought so too, man.
Yeah.
It was fucking
But-
wild.
But guys, 33 Immortals is 33 player co-op.
It'd be
GK,
crazy.
GK community, come out, roll
I
out. for
wonder. I
this.
wonder if we'll be able to like get that many people together, or if it's like parties. You know, like I have a couple questions, like if it's going to be individual parties that all meet up
Oh, that's a
and
good
like
point.
matchmaking.
Yeah, that's a good
You
point.
know.
I say it looked like just 33 people on screen. So
Mhm.
Which is tight. That's always tight.
But we do not have the answer for that. This was also followed by a trailer for Payday 3, which will be released September 21st, 2023.
Splash damage.
And
Come on, boys.
will be available day one on Game Pass.
You guys
So,
don't want to play
it's free.
Payday?
I don't like here's the deal.
Shoot cops.
Here's the deal, DJ.
I want to shoot down some cops.
I am 100% down to try it out because the gunplay looked fun. Like it looked fun. I'm here for it.
Something- yeah.
The game itself looked like
It
shit.
does look like Xbox 360
It was
graphics.
so bad,
Yeah,
dude. Oh no. Anyways,
the guns look so cheap.
But I think it's because it's gonna be. I don't know. Like I don't know how much it's gonna be. I don't know if it's a fully priced game. I don't think Payday 2 was either, right? Or Payday 2 was at release.
This better not be a fucking penny above $50.
Well,
God
I
damn.
mean,
It's day one on Game Pass,
It is
so
on Game
technically
Pass.
is-
Game Pass,
yeah.
so I think we'll be okay.
Oh,
Then we
well,
were
that's
treated to the world premiere, ignoring those leaks, of Persona 3 Reload. This is going to be released in early 2024 and available on Game Pass day one. And this is a remake of Persona 3.
Yep.
So yeah, Persona fans
Persona
are get hyped.
games.
P3
After
fans.
this, we got to look at Obsidian's new role player game, Avowed, which will be released in 2024, and again will be on Game Pass day one. This is
I'm downloading it immediately.
Oh, same. This is an RPG with based in the Pillars of Eternity universe that has some similarities to like an Elder Scrolls game. Essentially, this is like their take on Elder Scrolls, but with the Obsidian point of view, and we do know that they get pretty wacky with their shit. So I'm interested to see how their storytelling is in that. Next up, we got an announcement of Sea of Thieves: The Legend of Monkey Island. This update will be released July 20th, 2023, and will be free for everybody, whether you bought it or play on Game Pass.
Free
So
is good.
free content.
Free is good.
Yep. Then we got the reveal of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Came next with a trailer that showed off the game's many new features, such as aerial firefighting, agriculture, aviation, search and rescue, racing, experimental flight modes. So I'm actually pretty interested to see how that is, and I'm scared to run it on my PC.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. I do want to make sure that I reiterate. This is rad. This is fucking rad. I went back and like rewatched a few of the announcements and trailers like after the fact, and I was like, yo, like this is so fucking cool for a flight simulator to do, to give us a career mode, you know. And I know we mentioned it live, and I talked about it a few times, but like that's just such a dope ass fucking thing to do. Man, like you get that in racing sims, you get that in sports games, you get that in so many different fucking things, but you rarely ever get them in a solid flight sim, and they finally fucking did it the right way. This is tight.
Yep.
This is tight. But so is our
Not-
next part.
Yeah, not only that, they spiced up the
I was
reveal
hyped for this.
with a Dune crossover update for Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Let's go.
Which you'll be able to take to the skies November 3rd, 2023.
Spice your life, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you want to be
I'm
my
literally
lover.
going to install it on my Xbox just for that. I just want to play that version of the
Yeah.
game. I'm not even going to play the regular Flight Simulator. I'm going straight to Arrakis, baby.
Yep. Then we had a very quiet moment, and it felt like an emotional energy in the air as we got an update for Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 from Ninja Theory. It will be on Game Pass day one, which I'm pretty sure we already knew that because of the acquisition of Ninja Theory. But it'll be sometime in 2024. So
Skip that entire trailer.
like you with yeah, what?
Why?
It was boring. Show me some action. Like, yeah, it's cool. It looks great. I know it's gameplay.
We were all
you
Ernell.
didn't
DJ,
watch
come
it
here.
with headphones on, did you?
Yeah, I did.
we
come
were
here.
dead. We were all dead fucking silent.
Dude.
Who invited this kid?
The last trailer they showed was way better than this one. Way better. It was just way more bombastic, epic. This does not hype me up at all.
This guy doesn't
Shit was-
like sound design. Is that what you're telling me right
I
now?
don't give a fuck, man. Sound design some fucking swords clashing. Sound design that shit. I go to a fucking cave and hear fucking water droplets drip from fucking stalactites off the fucking ceiling. I don't give a fuck. Show me some
Did
shit.
you even
that I can
look
grab
at the
onto.
water?
These fucking Gen
know it-
Zers, man. I fucking
water?
can't. Dude. These fucking
Is that
little,
where we're going back to the water?
little fetus digress, okay?
I just want to
So
say
you can't say I fell asleep.
You
Come
are
on, dude.
wild.
Watch.
You're wild.
you didn't fall asleep, but I can tell you right now you sleeping.
I'm not saying the game is bad. I'm saying that trailer sucked.
You crazy dog.
I've never wanted to fight DJ more than I want to right now, dude.
That trailer is so bad.
I will. Can someone hit this kid? Hit this fucking kid. I'm calling your dad right now. I'm calling your father.
He doesn't know how to work a phone.
I believe that,
Devin,
actually.
continue on, my friend.
Next up, we had a tone shift, and we got the announcement of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And this trailer was actually kind of funny.
That was fucking real funny.
Yeah.
It was funny
Yeah.
as shit. I
They're
fucking love
in
the energy
Hawaii,
of
by the way.
games.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
set in Hawaii.
Yeah, they are in Hawaii. We got that confirmation soon after. We thought we were like, fuck, you ended up in like Florida or something? Like,
Yeah, like Florida. I thought it was Florida too. And then it's all the thing. Yeah.
Hawaii makes sense. It
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. Then next, I know Garrick and I are excited about this, but Fallout 76 announced
baby.
with a new song and trailer for its Atlantic City content update that is
trash
coming.
game. Trash game.
And I believe this is a free update to the game as well.
It'll be like the Pittsburgh update,
Trash game.
Yeah.
or it'll be free like the Pittsburgh update.
16
Fuck,
times.
Pittsburgh.
beat it.
Did you almost say Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh. That's where I'm from, baby.
I
Let's go.
mean-
That's where I'm from.
I mean,
No.
guys, this was followed up by another world premiere of the Kunutsugami Path of the Goddess, which will be also available on Game Pass day one. And this is
This
kind of a
looks sick.
cool, like
Look cool.
Onimusha, like Demon Slayer kind of vibe game. But I do want to see more of this game, like gameplay, combat, story, before I'm like 100% sold on this personally. But looks cool. Looks cool.
Agreed.
Then we got another treat from Turn 10 over there with a trailer for Forza Motorsport, which will be released October 10th, 2023. Like all first-party Xbox games, you'll be able to give it a try on Xbox Game Pass. 10
Oh,
out
yeah,
of 10
baby.
game.
Oh, yeah, baby.
10 out of 10.
Mhm.
Then we got a trailer for the Shadow over Morrowind update coming to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom. This update will be released on June 20th in like 7 days from today. It's June 13th right now. Though, if you've never played a fantasy MMORPG, I recommend trying RuneScape, which is what the writer Lottie Lynn said.
Get out of here.
Good
Get
game.
out of
Good
here.
game.
No,
game.
RuneScape sucks, and I'll die on that hill.
Good game.
Yep. I wish I had the time to play that game. There's so much content in it. Then we got a backpedal from Blizzard as they announced Overwatch 2 Invasion. This update will be released August 10th, along with the new hero starter pack with, guess it, campaign missions and co-op missions.
It's not a backpedal. They said they're gonna release the story missions through updates, like not as wholesale, but like trickle in through battle pass updates. It's 3 story missions.
You get to pay $15 for a mission pack. Fuck this. Literally, this was everybody should be mad about this fucking update. You literally were just like, oh yeah, dude. Oh, everyone's so pissed. As soon as I saw it was announced for $15, I would just like fucking, oh, wow. Like, you guys have the fucking huevos to fucking offer that shit up to anybody? Like, get the hell out of here.
I think it's like, isn't there tiers to it as well? There's like a basic tier, and then there's another premium tier for that pack as well.
Yeah, I'm assuming you can probably buy the next episodes in advance.
Yeah, you get an extra legendary skin for Sojourn, and then you get another like more cosmetics or some shit.
It's the most Blizzard ass shit ever.
If I may, Shane says Overwatch 2 is free to play though. You know what else is, Shane? Warframe, and they give you campaigns for free.
Yeah, and you know that wouldn't, and like Overwatch 2
and it's only
be
three
a free to play game if they just had Overwatch.
It's 3 out of the 15 missions that they have. I think like they have set up like 15. It's 3 or like 15 or 10. It's only 3 of them.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So
I didn't realize that Blizzard needed money that bad. I don't know. It's almost like they don't have.
I don't know why.
Crazy. It's like
world-renowned IPs.
Diablo 4 just did their announcement of making over 666 million.
Yeah, they've already announced.
Overwatch 2 isn't free to play. It's only free to play if you have Overwatch 1. You have to buy Overwatch 2.
Effectively free to play. Like, anyone who's going to play Overwatch 2 already had Overwatch 1.
It's also on Game Pass.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it's on Xbox. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Continue, Devin.
Yeah. Persona returned with another trailer for the announcement of Persona 5 Tactica. This will be released on the 17th of November, 2023, and will be on Game Pass day one. And this is kind of like an XCOM tactics style game.
Yeah.
Cool for Persona fans.
Not my flavor, but it's cool.
After this, we got a brand new trailer for a game that I'm talking about at the end of this. Then we got the announcement and premiere for a cutesy little game from Don't Nod called Jusant. This looks like it has a Chilean vibe to it, where you are a mountain climber exploring looks like an old civilization.
This game looks so fucking rad, dude.
Looks sick.
Cozy.
Looks sick.
And then we got Xander's Game of the Year. Still Wakes the Deep.
This is gonna be hype.
Still Wakes the Deep. Dude, I cannot wait to see what this game is about. That was kind of like a harrowing trailer, you know?
The fact that it's made by the same people as Amnesia, you know it's gonna be scary as fuck.
Dude, on an oil rig in the middle of fucking nowhere. That's the perfect fucking
here's the deal too, is that this could go a few different directions, because they've done Amnesia, they've also done Everyone's Gone to the Rapture. So this could theoretically be not just a horror, but it could be a like narrative driven horror, which is really cool, all intents and purposes. You know what I mean? Like everybody went to the Rapture was kind of on that like teetering that thriller line with its narrative. I'm fucking way stoked on this game. Like, I'm really excited to see what it turns out to be.
It'll also be arriving early 2024 and will also be on Game Pass day one. Next up, we got a trailer for a fun-looking game, kind of with a similar style to Hi-Fi Rush, but it is a dungeon crawler called Dungeon of Hinterberg.
Mm.
And this will be released early 2024, and I think we're all going to be playing that ourselves. Then we got another exciting announcement with Keanu Reeves coming to the stage to introduce the Phantom Liberty update for Cyberpunk 2077. This update will take you to a part of Night City you haven't explored yet called Dogtown, and Idris Elba will be playing Solomon Reed. You'll be able to play this update from September 26, 2023.
That's so soon, boys. Fuck,
Dude,
let's
so
go.
fucking good.
All those changes as well.
Oh, the list
Brand new
goes
game.
on,
Brand new
dude.
game.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We got
Brand
another
new game.
sharp tone change next with the trailer for City Skylines 2. It will be released October 24th, 2023, and
Looks
on
good.
Game Pass.
Looks
day
good,
one.
man.
It
Yeah.
looks really nice.
Then up
Can't wait to
next,
pay $200 in expansions.
yeah, give me kaiju fights. Up next, we had the world premiere for Metaphor Refantasio. Metaphor with Fazio.
Fantasio. Hey, I'm fucking Optimus.
Hey, my name Radio. Anyways, this comes from the creators of Personas 3, 4, and 5, and will be arriving in early 2024. And goddamn, that trailer, I did not know what the fuck was going on. That was probably one of the most confusing trailers I've ever watched.
Anime
That's
the
Persona for
game
you.
as fuck.
Anime
dude.
the game. And I watch anime, so I was like, what?
Persona games, man. You just don't
Yeah.
know what's going on
Jesus
until you're in it.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Continuing the theme of world premieres, we got the showcase for we got this announcement during the showcase, and this is Towerborn from the makers of Banner Saga, which will be coming in early 2024. It'll also be on Game Pass day one, and it kind of looks like a little side-scrolly Castle Crashers type game.
Yeah, I was about to
So
say
it looks
Castle.
fun.
I thought it was Castle Crashers 2, dude. I thought it was like, oh my god, they're redoing it. But this
Look
looks
cool.
great. But it was
Look
like
cool.
Towerborn. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
fuck.
I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
I'll play
It
it.
just looks so fun.
Yeah.
Guys, then up next, my little heart, we got a reveal of In Exile's new game, Clockwork Revolution. And we do not have a release window yet. We do know it's going to be on Game Pass day one, but this has like a steampunk Bioshock kind of vibe where you play as a character that can also go back in time.
This game
So-
looked like everything Atomic Heart thought it was.
It's kind of got two different vibes.
Bioshock Infinite for sure.
Yeah.
Bioshock Infinite vibes for sure. It's 100%.
For sure.
But I wonder what the time mechanic is. I hope it's like Titanfall 2 in that one mission. I kind of hope it's like
hey, don't spoil anything. Don't spoil anything. I haven't played that yet.
Damn,
Jesus
still
fucking
hasn't
Christ.
played Guardians of the Galaxy yet either.
Sure haven't, dog.
Then we got a hardware update with the reveal of the carbon black Xbox Series S. This will have a 1 terabyte SSD and will be on sale September 1st, 2023, and the price is $349. And you cannot buy physical games for the Series S, for all y'all out there wondering. There is no disc drive. But the reason why I think they did this is because they know Starfield is going to be a very big game. I think it's going to be around 125 gigabytes.
I cannot
Yeah, by
wait
September 1st.
to trade
and then
in my S for
Get
this.
Starfield September 6th.
I cannot fucking wait, dude. But with that said, though, Devin.
Yeah, guys, finally, this show ended with the in-depth Starfield Direct. And if you are not sold, if you are an RPG fan, a sci-fi fan, in any way, and you were not sold on this game yet, go watch that fucking deep dive. It's about 45 minutes. I think it answered pretty much all of our questions.
I'm gonna play the fuck out of
I've
this
watched
game.
that. I watched that showcase now 5 times now.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've watched that showcase 5 times now.
Dude, I've watched it like 3 times, showing it to people. Like, it's just
And they implied that this is just half of what you can do. Like, what do you mean? Like, I was telling Garrick this earlier. Like, what else could you do?
what's
Like,
the other half? What is it?
Yeah,
What's in the box?
What do you mean? There's more? Like, what? I get to customize my fucking genitalia? Like, what's going on, man?
Probably.
Hell yeah,
There's
baby.
more.
Hell yeah, baby.
I'm making horsedick.mpeg.
Dude, there are going to be pictures of penis ships on Twitter day one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was
absolutely.
thinking about that today.
Absolutely.
So many penis ships. Now, so I was watching. There was an interview that Ryan McCaffrey did with Todd Howard. It's about a half hour long. Because he got to play Starfield with Todd Howard, and Todd Howard just had him load up a bunch of different save files, different characters, different areas, like stuff for him to try out. And at that moment, he was asking about the little Easter eggs and stuff, and he was talking about the little like experiences that are baked into the game that are very rare and hard to come by. And he asked Todd Howard how many of those he thinks in the game there are, and he's like, too many to count. He's like, I'm really excited to see what people find and how people talk about all these little Easter eggs and moments. And he's like, I can't say
Talked
too
about
much,
that too.
but like, there's gonna be a lot. And
There's
so
so
like
much, dude.
me
This
sitting
is
here
so
being a
big, man.
sci-fi fan, I feel like there's gonna be like things like nods to like Interstellar. There's gonna be like stuff like Alien, xenomorphs or something. There's gonna be like gags on Star Wars, Spaceball, whatever
Star Trek,
have you.
everything.
Yeah, Star
Dude,
Trek.
They said 1,000 planets. Like it wasn't like hyperbole. Like multiple people in that showcase said 1,000. Procedurally generated mixed with handcrafted little bits and pieces.
Well, and
the
then see,
game just determines that. Like
that's the beauty of it, dude. And like the procedural generation of it is like literally just for like small details, and that's it. Like the No Man's Sky, their planets are entirely procedurally generated. This is like a majority of what we're getting on 1,000 planets are pre-made, handcrafted. Like holy shit, dude, that is insane.
And
Everybody's
four
gonna
discs.
play this game.
It's gonna be on 4
and
discs.
We're all gonna have different. We're all gonna be essentially playing the same game, but a different fucking game at the same time.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm totally down to just like sit in here release day and just play it all day,
dude.
like together and talking about it.
See where everybody ends up.
It's definitely 1,000 hours. If you spend 1 hour on it on one planet on each of the planets, that's 1,000 hours. It's on 4 discs. It's gonna be on 4 discs.
I think there is no. I think it's only gonna be digital only release. I think because
it has to be.
It might,
dude.
Yeah.
If it's on
sense.
physical copy, it's 4 discs, brother. 4 discs has to be. There's no way.
In that interview, they also specified like the size and scope of these planets. They said the smallest they would make the planets is they would take 1 square kilometer and like design it and then wrap it around in a sphere. So the smallest you'll have is 1 square kilometer. He said this game,
the smallest,
the smallest,
2 fucking scale, boys. And
And he
Shane,
said-
Shane says, "Have you played Elder Scrolls?" It's 1,000 Elder Scroll maps. It's 1,000 of them.
I mean, ESO is huge, but like you're still seeing through like loading screens, dude. It's like the Starfield shit is nuts. You could spend a month on one planet, 2 weeks on one planet. I swear, like just exploring, gathering resources, surveying, doing quests. Like,
God damn, baby.
I can't wait to like be a pirate and like board ships and steal ships
Build a
from
ship.
people.
Build an outpost, build a romantic relationship, build your gun, dude. You build everything. You can do anything in that fucking game, man.
And that's only half of it.
And Starfield is gonna come out before Star Citizen, which is crazy to me.
That's
Which is
fucking
actually
wild.
nuts.
That game's never gonna fucking
Our
come out,
Citizen's
dude.
not coming out. That's
Fucking
why.
scam
never
ass
coming out.
scummy fucking game, dude.
It's fucking
$6
scam.
million on their GoFundMe, and that game's still not out, dude. There's no fucking way.
Dude,
There's no
that's-
fucking way, man. Anyways, guys, we're not gonna do our ad read. It's too late for all that. So we're just gonna move into our headlining segment. DJ, what are we going to next?
Well, everyone listening and watching at home, you better protect your neck.
Protect your neck.
Because we're going to the gallows.
It was so fucking hard for me to like pick news, I was just like, "There's no fucking way this is gonna be a short one. Like, there's just
Yeah.
too much
way.
to
No,
cover."
it's just way too fucking much, man. But what we can do is move fairly decently quickly through this last section here. For the gallows today, guys, we are talking our most anticipated games for the remainder of 2023. Let's do 2 instead of 3. And you kind of go and butter it down.
Oh, with
you know what I'm
that, just
saying?
your
Yeah.
top 2.
Yeah. Let's go around the table doing our second place, our honorable mention one, and then we'll go around and do our number 1 most anticipated, and we'll see where things go. Devin, your number 2 most anticipated game for the rest of this year.
Ooh, my number 2 most anticipated game for the rest of the year is probably gonna be. Oh man, I just keep having the one thought of my most anticipated game in my head.
Nope. Get it out. Get it out.
Yeah.
it out.
I'm gonna have to go, and I'm only doing things with hard release dates. So
Okay, that's fair.
I'm actually really interested to see how Assassin's Creed Mirage is, because after
Wow.
watching, I like the Assassin's Creed franchise a lot, and I'm only talking about games that I will be able to play because I do not have a PS5. But I like the showcase of what they did during the Ubisoft Direct, and I liked the comeback to the original Assassin's Creed style, because I played the shit out of Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games, so I'm interested to go back into that style of gameplay. Other than if I had a PS5, I would probably say Final Fantasy 16.
That's fair. Garrick.
My number 2 is honestly, and I'm kind of sticking to games I can play as well, because my list would be vastly different if I also had a PlayStation 5. But it's hard to be hyped about games I can't play at the present. But with that in mind, I think my runner-up right now is absolutely Phantom Liberty.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are we counting
I'll
that as
take
the
it.
whole game? Actually,
I'll take it. Yeah.
how did I forget that this was? I thought this was coming out in 2024 for some reason. Remnant 2.
Oh, okay.
That's big.
Yeah. No, I
You
didn't
fucking
change it.
son of a bitch. That was my number 1.
Oh,
That's okay.
RP.
I mean, you guys can still talk about it. That doesn't take anything away here. I mean, we're not doing our best of the best of whatever. So, Devin, Remnant 2 is your number 2 spot.
yeah. I like the gothic sci-fi look it has to it with the 3D. I mean, not 3D, with the third-person point of view. Game side. I mean, it just looks like gothic Destiny.
Which is
Yeah.
rad. I know you love that
Yeah.
shit. So, Garrick, your number 2 spot again. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Phantom Liberty, the
Phantom
DLC, the upcoming DLC for Cyberpunk. So like, I bought, or I didn't. I will say, I was gifted Cyberpunk day 1 on my PC. Ran like shit just because my PC's my PC. But like, aside from that, like, there was just a lot of problems with the game that kind of pulled me out of the experience. So I benched the game for a good long minute. And then Edge Runners came out, and I, like a million other fucking people, came back to the game after the Edge Runners update. Had a pretty phenomenal experience with the game. And with all the, like, with the fact that like the Daddy Idris is going to be in the game, Daddy Keanu is coming back, and like they're all of the massive quality of life changes, like vehicular combat, and like the new cyberware system, and like the fact that you actually will be able to turn yourself into a fucking cyber psycho. Like, this is like, there were some devs saying that this was the version of the game they wanted to ship at launch, and like that is enough for me to spend $30.
Yeah, 100%. Same here. DJ.
Man, that was gonna be mine. My second one runner up,
Because
because
you still can. I mean, like, we can
Yeah, talk
double up
about it.
here,
I mean-
guys. It's fine. Like,
No, I still want I want to be different because I want to talk about more games because there's a lot more games here than that are coming out that because we're eating good this year regardless of the news that we read earlier and um some of the kind of mishaps that we had earlier in this year. We're eating good as gamers this year. 2023 is going to go down in history depending on certain games release. um, um, but to speak on Phantom Liberty for a second, like apparently it's an extension of the story. So whatever relationships you have with current characters as well, current NPCs, also are pushed in this new narrative. So that I think that's worth $30 to me. If I get to spend more time with Pan Am, uh, count
Let's
me in.
fucking
Count me the
go,
fuck in.
baby. Let's
Count me the
go,
fuck
dude.
in. But my runner-up has got to be Tekken 8. Tekken 8 is we haven't gotten a release date yet, which is I'm kind of worried about, but hopefully we will get news soon. Maybe they'll do like a showcase or something like that. But I'm really excited for where this game's gonna go. I wonder what the story's like. Especially since like a prominent character is not returning because they fucking died in the last one. Heihachi, if he's not in the game anymore, so I wonder where they're gonna push the narrative because Tekken storylines and lore have always been like pretty intense, and I'm just hoping to do a good job with that, and it just looks incredible. I mean,
It's gonna be
this is the year of the fighting games.
the robot cook version of Heihachi, Hibachi. That's
Yeah,
gonna be-
Hibachi. All the characters they've shown so far look insane. Their new heat system instead of like a rage, they still have the rage arts and rage drive. I think it just looks fluid. It looks like Tekken's in the new age now, and I'm glad to see it.
Goddamn, baby. Shane, we need a new Bloody Roar. I've been saying that shit for fucking years, dog. We do need a goddamn new Bloody Roar. That was one of my favorite fighting games ever. It's a fucking good game, man. My number 2 is going to be Spider-Man 2. Because that shit
Spider-Man
looks
2?
just fucking nuts, dude. And it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better with like more trailers and teasers and gameplay and shit like that drops between now and then. I am fortunate enough to have a PS5.
Okay, dude. I'm gonna steal PS5.
Do it.
You know,
Do it.
I was just looking at Amazon. Affirm, baby.
Affirm.
Affirm.
Affirm it.
Affirm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 looks just insane. I am just so excited for this. Marvel Spider-Man was one of my favorite games I've ever played. The first game or second game I've ever platinumed after I platinumed Miles Morales. That
It was my first.
I fucking love those games so much. Everything about them is perfect. Spider-Man 2 is going to be no goddamn exception. Boys, let's talk number 1. Garrick lit off his tea. I thought we might potentially all have the same number 1, but it sounds like we don't. Garrick, talk about Remnant 2 for a second. Go ahead.
So I'm actually just really this has a hard release date of next fucking month, baby, July 25th.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh yeah, by the way, this is coming out like right at the fucking peak of summer. When Remnant came out, I literally played it because it was a co-op Souls game. That's what this game is. It's a Souls-like game. And it did something really cool where you could but it was a third-person shooter Souls-like game, and it was set in like this weird sort of like mix of like Devin said, like gothic, like high fantasy, and like with sci-fi alien time travel shit going in too. And so, but the maps they would have like these random tile sets. So each run you would do of the game's campaign, you might not get the same set of bosses and mini bosses and in-game events that somebody else might do on their run through. I played this game, like this is a 3-player co-op sort of game, and I collected every piece of armor. I had every gun from every special kill, every random boss, every secret hidden tile set. I literally bought the DLC when it came out. I did absolutely everything this game had to offer, and it was me and two of my very best friends beside me the whole time, and it was a fantastic experience, and I'm just really, really ready to relive that again.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dog. DJ, let's go to you first. Man. What's your number one most anticipated game for the rest of this year?
Starfield, baby.
Let's fucking go,
Yeah,
baby!
dude, Starfield,
Let's fucking
baby.
go, baby!
Starfield.
Fuck you, Gary! Fuck you!
Dude, it's gonna be a cool game, but like I just like I was impressed with the showcase, but it's just a fucking it just looked like a Bethesda game to me,
It is
except for
it
the
is
spicy combat.
Yeah.
Totally-
The combat looks lit, but like, and I'm sure I'll probably absolutely love it, but I don't know, definitely. It
Right,
doesn't
you
even
need
come,
it-
like
you
it
just
doesn't
need it in
even
your
come to
hands.
top 5 for me.
I feel like once you play it, I think you'll love it. Because I
Probably
could
will.
already-
I loved No
could
Man's
probably-
Sky, and that game was a piece of shit.
I'm like the
He's-
gears are turning
he's just-
in my head about all the shit that I want to do
No,
already.
on your headset.
What's
On
the
your
showcase?
headset.
Yeah, no,
Sure.
he didn't get the headset. I did.
Oh, okay.
Dude, the showcase was so good, it made me want to buy the fucking watch. I want that watch.
Dude, I'm
want
like,
that
see,
watch.
that's what I think. Like, I'm obviously me, Devin, and DJ here have the same number one most anticipated game here. Garrick knows I was super just like, like
It's like whatever.
whatever.
Me too.
Dude. Like I
You and
really
me.
do not think that this is gonna be fucking anything. It's not gonna be a goddamn problem. Xbox came in on Sunday and said, "Hey, we're gonna give you one of the best fucking showcases you've ever goddamn seen," and I was like, oh fuck, the entire time, because it was game after game after game after game. And they did it last year too. They fucking killed it with their presentation last year. And this year they just said, hey, we're just gonna tighten it up, make it even better. And then we're gonna show you fucking Starfield, dog.
Todd Howard just gave us all what we did. Dude,
Oh,
I've never been so happy to see that man's face. Like just like
I was just blown the fuck away at this. Like, this is such a just it's
Someone
so
said it so-
ambitious, dude. There's so much, man.
someone said it's like Bethesda's love letter to us for playing their games all these years. Because I know for a fact that a lot of people were fucked over by that Fallout 76 release, and it did not like Bethesda after that. That whole like fucking debacle, fucking 16 times the detail. Who gives a shit? But I think like the whole studio was like, fuck it, we're gonna make the game that we always wanted to fucking make, and everyone's in on it. And this feels like the fact that they showed 50 minutes of the game without spoiling a single story beat, without spoiling like any real particular plot points. It was just a fucking game. Like it's like it's ready and they want us to play it. Like you can hype up all this shit. Like for Cyberpunk we got like 20 minutes of gameplay before they released it. Like,
Yeah.
and it's mostly just like combat and like a little bit of story, I think, when they showed it off. But this showcase, they're like, we're open up, like we're not afraid to hide anything from you guys because we know what we have and we want you to experience it. Like that showed me like, okay, this game's real.
Impressive.
This game's fucking real. And then it proceeded to be unreal with the more shit they kept saying about it. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude,
Like initial zoom out of the planet and then into the system. I'm like, okay, it's pretty small. Like the system, like, okay, it's grounded. You know, you can go to this planet, that planet, this moon. I'm like, okay, this is reasonable. And then they're like, oh, let's zoom out again. And we have actual systems that you can drive to. Dude, it's nuts.
I am
It's
so
just-
excited.
This is on 8 discs. I swear, it's on 8 discs.
Like how it's doubled.
they just like you. It's almost like they went to this presentation and said, "Hey, do you want to know why Fallout 4 was mid and Fallout 76 was Garbo. And like, do you want to know? It's because we've been doing this. And they just opened their fucking curtains and like God shined through these curtains. Like the great old ones came pouring out like ready to fucking just serve it out. Just a glimpse of fucking rebirth, my friend. Like this is coming out of the womb for the second time.
I don't know why I watched that showcase so many times. Every time it gets me emotional. I want to cry watching that.
It just
like I want to fucking cry.
It's the last thing I'm gonna say because I want to toss the ball to Devin here because this is the most anticipated too.
Yeah, Devin's a believer before we were.
100%. It just you can just tell that there's love in this game. Like you can just tell they've never been prouder to present something in their fucking lives until they did this presentation and they were like, dude, this is it, man. This is the I could get hit by a fucking bus tomorrow, and as long as you motherfuckers play my game, I can die happy. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. And fucking lo and behold, dude, I agree, man. I agree. It's just, like 100%. That shit looked fucking dank. Dude, Devin, what are your thoughts, man? Why Starfield number one for you?
I've been paying very close attention to this game for a long time because I am a huge Bethesda fan. Huge. I even loved Fallout 4. I loved 76. I love Skyrim. I played the shit out of all those games. Garrick knows he's seen my crazy character in Fallout 76.
Chill.
But call me what you want in that regard.
Whore.
But guys, Bethesda knows storytelling, and I've never played other games that got me to be as immersed in a game than their games. Honestly, I have spent a lifetime playing those games since Morrowind.
That mid-game Skyrim, fuck that game.
Oh, dude, I love that game. I have that on my Switch. I have it on my PC.
In my opinion, but hey,
I like all of them, but I have Skyrim on my Switch, my Xbox, my PC.
Yeah, because they kept putting it out 10 times. it's so bad they had to put it out 10 times. That's like what's that movie? Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Skyrim's the Fast and Furious of video games, boys. Confirmed.
I mean, having Skyrim on a Switch when I can like go travel somewhere and just pull it out and be like,
it's like that, just like that. Yeah.
Hit him with a Frustroda.
Yeah. Let me go up to the Dragon Temple Priests, and I'm gonna get my sneak up to 99.
Quick save, quick load, quick save.
Yep.
Quick load.
Did you play Skyrim on an Echo Dot? Do you remember that? They did that. By
move forward.
It's an actual thing.
They did that. They did that just because they could, and they wanted to troll everybody.
Fucking stupid. I love it. I love that for them, though. Continue, Devin.
Yeah.
Starfield. Go ahead.
But this game looks so immersive. I've already had high hopes for it. I love the setting. I love the new direction that they're doing with this IP. It gives big Interstellar vibes. Does it not? Does it just give the big, like, huge Interstellar vibes in a sense? And like,
trash movie. I'm kidding. I can't even say that straight face, dog. I can't.
Looks like walking simulator. What?
I mean, like I can get where the worry is with what Hulkberg saying
because it's so huge.
Anyone else have any negative takes? It looks like walking simulator. It's I can see where the worry would be because it's like if you're not into those kind of games, you're obviously not. Yeah, Death Stranding was that, and lots of people love that fucking game. No in-atmosphere flight. Yeah. I mean, like sure.
You play Destiny. There's no flying at all in that game.
No, dude, I can
Although
get
that does bug me.
I can get why it would be worrisome. I also feel like that's almost not giving it enough credit. You know what I mean? I feel like there's gonna be more when we play. I feel like it.
They alluded to saying there's way more than what they showed.
There's more.
Here's
there's
the thing
more.
too.
They said it, dude.
Bethesda has a history with all their content updates of adding new systems with their content too. So that could be something else that gets added to. But with how much is in that game, and how packed it is, they said that there's never going to be a fleeting moment in that game. You're never going to be bored. There's a perk that you can get in the beginning of the game. I wouldn't say that yet, Logan. You don't know that yet. No.
Yeah,
Like-
no
Well,
intelligent
it's
aliens.
gonna be DLC. So like with the way the story looks, I think it might allude to
Yeah,
that.
I think the game is about the discovery of intelligent alien life form. I think that's what it is.
Oh, playable.
some Forerunner shit. It's like
Oh,
some
I see.
Forerunner shit, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah.
It's like some Forerunner like type shit.
I mean there isn't in Fallout either, and there's different races in Fallout.
Logan wishes that Starfield was Destiny. He wants to play it.
No, I want to bang alien chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he says yes. he said there's no sparrows. There's no
Vault of Glass in the Starfield trailer, dude. What the fuck?
fucking no raids, dude. What the fuck?
he's like, well, I guess they have some building that's kind of like Rust.
Gallier bus, let's go, dude.
But
Oh,
You
yeah,
probably build a Gallahorn, dude. Like honestly, like with the amount of
I'm
weapons
going
system
to now just
Yeah.
because you said that. I'm going
building
to.
a Gallahorn.
Yeah. The game looks tight. I'm excited for it. It also has like some Mass Effect vibes to it, mainly because of the scenery and storytelling styles, which I
be
love
in the
Mass
ship.
Effect as well. Yeah.
And the cool fucking suits.
Yep. Cool
There's
suits, cool
suit.
weapons.
You can be in the ship, like talk to your crew, hire crew, put them on an outpost on some bumfuck moon somewhere in some bumfuck system. It's just amazing. I love it.
I do
want
like
it- I want-
bumfucking,
I
my
want
friends.
it
Oh.
inject into my veins. Oh,
Jesus, Sander. Jesus, man. Just coming in here with no fucking
Yeah.
warning or nothing, huh? Hi, Zandy.
you're muted.
He's muted.
You're
Hello.
unmuted.
Hi, Zandy.
Hello.
What's up?
Welcome to the Good Kraken podcast.
And that leaves us to the end of our main content, guys. Starfield and Remnant 2 are our most anticipated games for the rest of this year. Let's talk about our most anticipated schedule for the rest of this week. Thursday, the Shipwreck Show returns, baby. After a couple weeks off, we are finally back to give you all the fuckery that you like, but you can be a part of that fuckery by going to our Discord and going into our Shipwreck Submissions channel, because if you're a good old Twitch subscriber here to us at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show, you have access to that channel where you get to write in anything that you want to ask us. What, Devin?
I just noticed something. It took me this long to notice. You left the header as Xbox Starfield Showcase Live Reaction the whole show.
Yeah.
I fucking hate my life.
Technically,
Thank you.
it wasn't a live reaction. We reacted.
It was our reaction of our live reaction. Yeah, it's
we
great.
were
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
We were
too.
acting-
It works out. It works out. Actually, it's very
it's-
meta.
Fucking perfect. But yes, you can write in the show over on our Discord channel. Ask us anything that you want to ask us about anything. That's totally fine. But then on Friday, we usually would be doing some content, but we're fucking not. Don't bother us because we're seeing The Flash.
Yay.
Fuck Ezra Miller.
Fuck
it's
Ezra
gonna be a
Miller. Fuck
movie
him.
of
Fuck
the
Ezra
year.
Miller.
Fuck Ezra Miller. Fuck them hard. Fuck them.
I've dropped celebrities for less.
Did you guys see that James Gunn officially announced that Blue Beetle is the first DCU movie?
Well,
No.
I have thoughts on that, but okay.
But we're
know
going to be
what?
watching that regardless of the distaste in our mouths. Because on Saturday, we will be doing the Good Kraken podcast, The Flash review.
Reviewing the Flash.
I don't think me and Devin will be there
Me
Saturday?
and Garrett.
Saturday.
Why would
Just
I
me
not
and
be
Garrett.
there?
Oh, I thought you were saying that you're not going to be seeing the movie. I didn't know. I thought
No,
I
I am
heard that
seeing
on
the movie.
The last Transformers review episode. I thought you said. Okay, well
No,
then
I'm
that-
seeing it
that'd
on
be-
Thursday.
No. Devin's seeing the movie Thursday.
Yeah, remember?
why-
that was the we had
yes,
this
yes,
conversation.
yes. You will not
He
be
won't
there
be-
for
I will be
Thursday's
on
shipwreck show. That's right. That's right.
Yep.
That's
yep.
right. Okay, there we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. My mind's all over the place. I won't be here because my band has a show. So unfortunately, I will not be here to partake of. I'll write in. I'll do a write in for you guys. I'll make sure that it's the wonderful level of writing in that I did for the Transformers review for you guys.
You wrote so much for it.
Fucking
Like,
War and Peace,
I
bro.
had so many thoughts, man. I had so many thoughts because that movie
made
had me
fun of you.
feeling some kind of goddamn. Yeah, fucking Gio was like, he fucking had an AI write this, and then he messaged me and asked, "Did you have an AI write that?" I was like, "Fucking no, dude. I just hated that movie." Like, it had me feeling some kind of way. All right, it had me feeling so. I was like, "This is fucking tight," except. There's no fucking Maximals. God damn it. Anyways, Rise of the
it's
Beast.
just the return of them, dude.
Two of them.
It's just the return of them.
Two Rise of the Two Beasts.
We'll
Okay.
get Beast Wars next, dude. It's fine.
But G.I. Joe.
We'll get Beast Wars next. It's all good.
Spoiler free. Spoiler free. All right. Spoiler free. Guys, please let us know what your most anticipated game is for the rest of 2023, and let us know why it's absolutely Starfield. You know what I'm saying? Garrick's wrong. Hashtag Garrick's wrong, everybody. Say it in chat, guys. Garrick's wrong. Fuck you, Garrick. I can't
Feeling
wait.
hilarious today.
Shane
funny.
Forza Motorsports. Jesus
Let's
Christ.
go.
This has
Hey,
been. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Huh?
What were you gonna say? Why is
excited
it
for Twisted
hashtag
Metal.
Garrett's wrong? This has been
Fuck you, Ernell.
the Good Kraken podcast, your choice for all the nerdy video game and pot and beanie news, reviews, and discussions that you wanted to hear live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 12 p.m. right here at twitch.tv/Garrick is wrong. If you're on this wave, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive content, and soon have early access episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services across the Garrick is wrong.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You can also support us by going to our YouTube channel, commenting Garrick is wrong, clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there, saying hashtag Garrick's wrong. We gotta get going, everybody. But until next time, my friends.
Here you come barking in with your backwards hat and your fucking FUBU shoes.
Garrick's wrong, baby.